Good evening. My name is David Pinsino and I'm the Public Works Director here in Lexington. I will be presenting Article 7, which is seeking to appropriate additional funds for the Westview Cemetery building construction. Just to give you a little bit of background on the project that was approved at town meeting. The project began with an existing conditions analysis and feasibility study in the summer of 2015, and we got the final report in early 2016. Included in the study was an analysis of the existing building up at the site, the existing site conditions, the programming that goes on there, developed conceptual options for expansion renovation in place, and explored the option of a new building in an undeveloped part of the cemetery at Westview. Part of the study did indicate that the existing facility was inappropriate for visitor and bereaved services. The existing facility is undersized, outdated, very poor condition, has insufficient storage and maintenance space, and has the maintenance yard in plain sight at the center of the cemetery. And that's something that we have worked on to try to move that building. The study also recommended that the building be new construction that would meet the program goals better, be more flexible and efficient, be more easily expanded in the future, improve the traffic flow in and out of the site, and keep the operations area out of sight, opening up desirable land for gravesite development. And with the new facility, it will allow us also to utilize the existing facility during construction until that building is completed. So continuing with some of the background information, the 2020 annual town meeting approved Article 16K for $3,290,000 for the construction of the Westview building. The project ended up being bid in June of 2021. Unfortunately, all of the bids received came in over budget, and there were a number of factors that played into this, including delays in approving the project, and then the current effect of the pandemic on both material costs, shipping costs, and availability of materials. So after analyzing all the bids and working with our facilities department and our finance department, it was determined that an additional $770,000 would be necessary to proceed with the project. If the funding is approved, the project then will be rebid in January, February, which is a more favorable time frame for building projects. So just to kind of go over some of the features of the building includes a revamped administration area. And really the public face of the building. Right now, when you walk into Westview Cemetery, you are right into the office area. There isn't an area for bereaved families or for people to just come in private and talk about grave sites and things of that nature. So this would allow us that capability. It would allow for public restrooms, so we're not mixing maintenance staff with the public. Also allow for all of the administrative extra space that we would need. We are required to keep records on site, so we do need a record storage area. And then providing the things, this building is staffed 5 days a week with 4 full-time employees and additional employees as needed for the operations up there. So in keeping with the building, it would provide for their restroom, locker room area, lunchroom, break room. It would allow for adequate maintenance space to do work on small equipment, gravestones, markers, things of that nature. Will also allow us to keep all of our equipment inside. Town meeting has been very good about appropriating money for our capital equipment so that we have the right equipment in good working order to perform the many tasks that we have. Right now, most of that equipment is stored outdoors, exposed to the elements, certainly depreciating the life of the equipment. It would allow us to have that storage and a workspace inside as well to do the different tasks that are required at Westview Cemetery. So in looking at the design summary, the new building proposed is 4,123 square feet. It will accommodate the cemetery administration staff and the grounds maintenance staff and equipment. It will appropriate for a public reception area to conduct gravesite purchase, receive the bereaved, and respond to all inquiries regarding grave sites and family history. It houses the administration area for public reception, staff workstations, records room, and a copy room. The maintenance area will house all of the equipment for landscaping, grounds maintenance, grave digging, equipment for concrete mixing for the foundations and memorial markers, a workshop for small equipment maintenance. The heavier equipment is done at our facility at 201 Bedford Street, and other equipment storage. The maintenance area includes 4 high garage bays, the workroom, the lunchroom, and the locker rooms. Another feature of the building is that it will separate the staff parking from the patron parking. So staff will be in the rear of the building, the patrons towards the front of the building. And again, this is to help staff do their job better and to assist the public with feeling more comfortable coming to the site. Some of the other features on the building will be solar ready. The solar project is through another public facilities process. It will have all electric systems. The building has a septic system. It will free up the center of the Westview Cemetery, which we will then turn into additional grave sites. And we feel that this is going to be a prime location as it does sit at the center of the cemetery. So that will occur. This building also will allow for future crematory. Will be addition ready if that's something that the town would like to pursue in the future. So again, we are looking at the revised budget, the total construction cost, the contingency, and with the project soft cost, a revised total budget of $4,060,000. And I will note that this building was fully vetted through the Permanent Building Committee. It has gone through several iterations in design and reduction of space. And we feel that the building that was approved at town meeting last year, that we are looking to appropriate the additional funding for this year, will meet the needs of both the staff and the patrons that are utilizing Westview Cemetery. And again, some of the delays that we did incur, the building was held off for a year as we looked at the feasibility of adding a crematory. There was a committee that was formed, and it was decided not to pursue that at this time, but to make this building crematory ready. So there is upsize in the electrical systems, upsize in the septic system, and upsize in some of the office space in order to accommodate that. And that was worked into the building footprint. And then the delays with getting out to bid, again, having that full vetting by the Permanent Building Committee, and the climate that we're in with the pandemic still having effects on pricing, led to the building coming in over budget. So we are looking to appropriate an additional $770,000 in order to get this building constructed. It's been a long time coming for this facility, and I think it is something that all residents can be proud of in going with the improved grounds maintenance that we have at Westview, and doing some of the very valuable tasks that occur there. So we hope that you will support the building, and we thank you for your time.